Some just unplugged.
I think it was Corey.
Yeah.
Works better if it's plugged in. I'm not an IT guy, but
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Exactly. See, duct tape solves all problems. All right, we'd like to welcome everyone out. We are live here in St. Louis at the MCIDS natatorium here on an epic day. We've got a fun day coming up. We've got our third place game coming up starting in 9 minutes, and coming up at 5:30 we have our first place game. But first, let's do some interviews. Here we go. We are live here with some of the deep core of Missouri water polo. We're going to go, tell us your name and your role with Missouri water polo, and we'll go right down. Make sure you're talking right into that mic.
I'm Brett Walters. I coach for the Ville. It's my 6th year coaching. I also coach Daisy Water Polo, and I'm on the Missouri Water Polo board.
All right.
Love it.
Lots of things there. Go ahead.
I'm Rob Pegler. I'm the head coach of Kirkwood, former Missouri Water Polo Board member. Coached here in the Final Four 3 years ago with Kirkwood. Happy to be back.
Fantastic.
Patrick Story, I'm a JV water polo coach at Lindbergh High. I'm also the Jungle Cats coach. I also serve on the Missouri Water Polo Board.
Great. And our guest of honor here.
Yeah, I'm Bill Poor. I am a referee. I have been for 50 years. I'm a member of Missouri Water Polo Board and also the Missouri Water Polo Hall of Fame.
Fantastic. Missouri Water Polo Hall of Fame. And this is your
50th year.
50th year and potentially last game is what I'm hearing. All right. Last game, he says. And you two are coming up here in this next game, so you're taking an opportunity to jump on the mic, and your kids are in there warming up. What's the insight here for the game? What are we thinking? Like, don't give away your secrets by any means.
I don't think it's a secret here when we play Kirkwood. I mean, they, in my opinion, they have one of the best centers in the state. Number 9, Matt Wedlock. We have to do something about him. You're going to see him today. He's going to get his goals, and we just have to limit damage and also handle business on offense. So that's pretty much it.
All right. How about the other way? What are you thinking?
Well, the other way, we played Oakville once, 1-goal game, really close, and they've got actually 3 really good kids, Trent Batten and the Pentazzo brothers, very dangerous on offense. And this is really fun because I think this might be the first time ever that both clubs, Kirkwood, Oakville, had boys 3rd place, girls 3rd place. So Oakville won last night. We're hoping to turn the tables.
We'll see how it goes. Well, let's talk about the state of Missouri water polo a little bit. You've been here since the very beginning, I'm assuming, right?
No, I wish, but no, it seems like it, but no.
What have you seen change? What are the things that what are you most excited to have seen change over the last 50 years?
The game has become much faster, much more physical. Back when I first started reffing, it was very little fouls, and it was a foul and 5 fouls, and you were out of the game. It's changed a lot.
You've seen all of the rules.
All the rules, and I've seen a lot of coaches that know the rules, and so therefore they make the job of refereeing that much easier because they know the rules and they know exactly how to teach your kids how to play.
Right. And you made a comment there before of like, you've truly never given a red card?
I have not. In 50 years, I've given, I think, 10 or 11 yellow cards, and I've never given a red
Wow.
card.
Good for you. That's incredible. That is just crazy. You guys must be really well behaved. That's all I can say. Like, I've seen a lot of water polo all over the country.
I can vouch for Bill because back in the day when we were both in college, we were refereeing partners. We did many a game together, including some state championships.
Yeah.
So I can vouch for what he said.
I've seen weekends where there's 10 yellow cards in the same day. That's crazy. So what's the future of Missouri water polo look like? What are the goals? What are the things you're trying to do for the sport of water polo in the state of Missouri?
I think the biggest thing is girls water polo. I mean, this year we've had 9 teams. This is the most we've had in recent history. If you went to the state game yesterday, they were amazing games.
Incredible
The
game.
crowd was packed. Girls are there to support other girls, and it was two really high quality good games. And I think that's the future. I think girls love the sport, and just being able to give them that opportunity is what is going to drive our growth.
Fantastic. How about you? What do you think the future
I
is?
totally agree, and I founded or helped to found a girls-only club called the St. Louis Lions 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've had over 200 girls now through the program in 4 years. A lot of them are playing high school water polo. It's a big growth area, and then on the same track, keeping the boys going, keeping the quality high, and we've got some really good kids.
You do.
We've got 2 kids in the area going to Division I, maybe more next year. So it's keeping that up and growing the game.
Right.
Very important.
I know you guys need to all get to your jobs here, so we're going to wrap it up here, but give a quick shout out. Who do you want to say thanks to?
My wife for always supporting me during these seasons where I'm gone all the time, and she's been amazing. So
Yeah.
I just want to thank my administration at Kirkwood. They've really supported the program, including starting a girls team 3 years ago, and other schools have done the same. And then all the players put in the work. We
Yeah.
coach, we love to coach, but it's the players putting in the work. So all the players I've had, thank you for that.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna give my shout out to my uncle Matt Story. Without him, I for sure would not be playing water polo. So because of him, I'm here now.
Okay, move that blue microphone right to his lips so we can hear him talk here. Give us your shout out here.
The biggest shout out would be to my wife. She's put up with me doing this for almost 42 years now, of the 50 years. She's actually here tonight seeing the first time I've ever refereed.
Wow, that's
And
incredible.
I think my daughter and son-in-law might also be here. So all the players and the coaches, and most importantly the parents, have made this sport what it is. And I hope it continues to grow the way that these guys are making it happen right now.
What a great statement. Congratulations. It's a thrill to be here with Game On Live Studio. We hope to make it a habit over the next several years. Help you guys grow. Go get them. All right. Nice job, guys. We'll see you.
Thank you.
We are 3 minutes from start here. We're going to send the coaches and the referees to their teams and positions, and we'll be back right after this for the start of our third place game. right, we'd like to welcome everyone out here. We are live here waiting for team introductions. Thanks for joining us here in this third place game here in the Missouri State Championships. There's a comment in the chat there that Mike was a little bit hot. Just let me know if that's evened out a little bit. Thanks for joining us. And I am joined here. I'll let him introduce himself. Go ahead.
I'm Claudio.
Claudio.
It's great to be here. This is going to be a very fun afternoon of water polo. Third and fourth place. We're fighting for the third place.
Yep.
It should be a very competitive game. It should be a game that we're going to see a lot of great players, kids that could be going to collegiate water polo. It's going to be a fun game to
That's
watch.
going to be incredible. We're excited, and thanks for joining us here on the stream. We'll get through these athletes on both sides. Parkway Kirkwood. Let's see. Let's get the right. Kirkwood's going to be in the dark caps, and the Ville are going to be in the white caps. These athletes, these teams met each other yesterday at the women's game, with the Ville taking the victory on that. I'm watching the one clap. Okay. You just, I'll have to turn you down. You can also just put it. These teams are lined up. Bill and Mark will be our official. We had our pregame interview. The 50th year for this year. Bill Ford with 50 years of water polo service here. That's pretty cool. Incredible to think about. I don't know if he was getting a little teary. He was getting a little teary in the interview. We'll see if he can make it through the game. That's a long time. And he mentioned in that it's the first game his wife has ever watched him ref. That's incredible. So, feeling lots of emotion here, lots of the feels. All right, well, we're going to exchange pleasantries, get ready, get reset. What are some of the keys to the game that you're looking for this year, for this overall game between these two programs?
I'm looking for Kirkwood has a very organized team. They're very strong physically, and Oakville, it's more like the underdog of this game. We're looking for a very competitive game. I want to see how Oakville is going to come out and how organized they're going to be, because Kirkwood is going to be very strong on the line. Is going to be swimming very well up and down, and physically they're the strongest team.
All right. Well, they're getting through their final cheers here, and we're going to be ready to go. It's been fun to get a little bit better acquainted with Missouri water polo as the Ville and the Whitecaps coming to get ready. Kirkwood in the dark caps. They go into the water. Timer's set. Game time, shot time. This is a beautiful facility that you get to coach at every single day.
Yeah, this is the best facility in St. Louis, Missouri. We're very
incredible facility that we have here. Will be fun to watch. All right, lining up for the sprint, cap number 19 here for the Ville, Ben Pantazzo, and for Kirkwood, number 7. Thank you, Tane Naud. Here we go. You ready? Ready. I think everyone's ready. I have to say, the girls' game yesterday, they were a little bit more hyped than the crowd so far, but I'm sure by the end of the day, we are going to be hearing everybody. Ben coming in, lining, looking up, waiting for number 7, Tane Naud. Looking on that. There's a good look at Tane in that 7 cap and the Kirkwood boys. Again, let us know in the chat if you're hearing us okay and the video quality's looking pretty good. We're feeling pretty excited overall about our event coming up here for you. And I think we're just tightening. Here we go. Just tightening up those end lines there. We're ready to go. Number 19, Ben Pantanzo against number 7, Tane Naud, and we are off here in St. Louis. That ball come out and picked up by Naud, so sprint win goes back to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman finds keeper Lawrence Montgomery on the outlet up to Jacob Whitson. Inside to center early. Comes in, big turn with a sweeper, knocked down. And the double team coming still, and that will be an exclusion, or first of the game, first possession. Going to be cap number 8. Jacob Pantazzo goes to the box, so 6-on-5 look here for Kirkwood. Either of these two teams you think have a better 6-on-5 play? There's a great one there from number 9, Matt Wetlock, putting it in for our first goal of the game. Good look here as they move around down over onto that 5. Comes in, you can see wide open on that 3-post. Hard to beat that. Comes down line number 19, Ben Pantazzo. Pantazzo goes, it finds center Trent Batten. That'll be an ordinary foul. Batten clears over to 13, Nathan Baker, and Baker answers. Take another look at that. 2 possessions. Shot and goal right off that fingertips there. 2 possessions, 2 quick goals. Is it going to be frenetic all day?
It's going to be like that all day. Great shot.
Ball comes over to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman finds number 3, Jacob Whitson inside. That will be the first defensive stop of the game. Pantazzo delivers that back to Bobby Cook. Bobby Cook surveying, looking down the field. Cook stepping forward. Big coach is calling for the balance, comes in. Over to number 8, Jacob Pantazzo. Pantazzo goes down line, finds number 19, Ben. Ben goes back up to number 13, Nathan Baker, who will dump the ball with just a few seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Good look there at keeper Lawrence Montgomery. Montgomery looking for the outlet, takes it up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson to Tane Naud inside to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman on the cross, finds number 8, Jovanovic. Jovanovic stepping forward on the legs, comes back to Naud. Now looking for entry. He's just going to lay that at the hands of number 1, Bobby Cook. So both teams get a opening shot here, and then some defense coming back down this other way. Here's another look and a goal by number 19, Ben Pantazzo. Ben coming into position, has the hands to get it, comes up hard and puts that one away. Voss, Jovanovic comes over to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson waiting for entry, comes in. That will be an exclusion, so another opportunity here for Kirkwood. That will be started up by number 8, Voss Jovanovic. Jovanovic clears that ball back over to Jacob Whitson. Whitson over inside, finds number 7, Tane Naud. Patience here by Kirkwood, goes back to Whitson. Whitson into Zach Kunzelman on the cross. Time running outside, should be coming even here as we're under 10 seconds. That ball comes in and that will be tapped out. Waiting for a call here. Referee conference is going to be what's happening. Ball will come out. disagreement there on the same. What are some of the keys that you've seen so far? What are you looking for as they come in through these first 4 minutes in possession?
I see Oakville coming very strong in transition. They're being able to capitalize every time that they come on counterattack, utilizing that opportunity in the best way possible. And you see a strong Kirkwood, very physical, with Matt on the center playing very well, very strong. That's a good match to watch between Matt and Jacob, number 8 from Oakville. That's going to be a fight that we're going to see in the center throughout the whole game.
So the referees have had a conference. We're going to send it back here to the Ville. Still kind of explaining it to the coaches on both sides here. I believe it was just a shot clock violation. We're waiting for the horns and didn't get it. I could be wrong on that. Ball comes back over to Bobby Cook. Cook gets us back underway. Here's number 13, Nathan Baker, sends it around the horn. That ball comes in. Nice release there into center. Big turn and goal. Ben Pantanzo. He's had 90 goals for the season, plus 2 or 3, 49 assists. And that's an exciting start for him right there. 3-1 for the Ville.
Ben has been able to put himself in good position to play, and he's been able to get a ball in a great position to make his turns, and so far he has been very successful in every turn, and every time that he's receiving the ball, he's open to make the play, and he's scoring almost every time that he has the opportunity.
We are a great insight there. We are going to take a quick break and recognize our sponsors, and without whom this stream would not be possible. So thank you to these Missouri Water Polo sponsors. Please support them so that we can continue to provide quality coverage here for Missouri Water Polo.
Kind of watching more.
All right, coming back out of timeout here. Each team has 3 full timeouts and 1 30-second timeout. Kirkwood coming in full strength here. Off that timeout here with 3:45 remaining in this first period. Ball's going to go back to start it with Lawrence Montgomery, the keeper for Kirkwood. On the outlet up to Jacob Whitson. Big turn, wide open there. Tane Nowd comes in, facing the goal, off the hands, just missing there. Man in front, no advantage there on the defensive stop for the Ville.
Great save by Bobby Cook. He was able to stay up with his hands out and being able to make a good save. He was calm there.
He was very calm with those hands up nice and high. That ball goes down line to number 18, Alex Ratkovic. Ratkovic takes the ordinary foul, looking for the cross to Nathan Baker. Baker back up line to Ratkovic. Baker stepping in, playing pass here. They're playing 25 meters, so long pool here to be able to space out. That ball swiped from behind. Pantanzo losing that on the swipe, I believe, by number 9, Matt Wedlock. On the outlet, comes up to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman goes inside, looking, and shot over the top of the cage by number 17 now.
You see the Kirkwood defense now dropping on Pantuzo and making sure that he has no space to receive that ball inside, because he's being very dangerous every time that he receives the ball inside. So you see number 7 dropping off and making sure they're double play on the center.
Ball comes in here, Joe Kister in that 16 cap will shoot from distance. Controlled easily by Montgomery. Montgomery looking for an outlet. here still with 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Do most of these high school games get played in a longer course like this, or are they typically used to playing 25 yards?
We have several pools here in St. Louis, Missouri. Some of them are 25 yards. This is probably the best facility that we have in Missouri. It's the longest pool that we have.
Right. Ball is stolen there by number 7, Tane Naud. On the outlet from keeper to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson looking, big turn there, takes the ordinary foul. Looking for the cross, goes over to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Inside from at point blank here, Matt Redlock puts that one away on the goal. You'll see a good look at this from this side cam as he comes in, working there nicely on that 1-2 side. Big cross as the center is sealed on that side, exactly where you want that to come in. Defense crashes, and he's got control of that ball and the strength to just finish. Great work there.
Great play by Matt, but it's all because of a great pass by Bobby coming from the street play.
Totally. That move, they saw where it was sealed, had that entry coming in. That ball goes down line now to Ben Governo. That ball off that 2-post and rebounded by Lawrence Montgomery. Montgomery looking for an outlet. Montgomery sends it forward up to number 7, Tane Naud. Now looking for options, being pressed out nicely there from Baker. Ball comes over to Kunzelman. Kunzelman inside to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson on the legs, goes back to Naud. Naud with the shot, missing outside. That ball goes out of play, and counter ball comes in to Cook. Cook moving forward. Ball comes over to number 8, Jacob Pantazzo. Pantazzo finds Trent Batten. Batten inside, nice skip pass into Pantazzo, and that, nice defensive effort there. Tane Naud does a nice job there of swooping that off the goal line. Goes on attack, gets the defender on his back. Coming forward here, number 7, Tane Naud. Tane takes that ball over to number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman goes in off that 3-post, another big turn. Defense drops. Will take the ordinary, will be asked to bring that ball outside that 2-meter. Playing high school rules here, obviously. One long 2-meter line. No new club or USA Water Polo. And another big turn and goal from number 9, Matt Redlock. 3-post last time, the 2-post this time. He's directing traffic. Nice work there. This time they moved it to the 1-2 side for the center entry. They're going to have to drop on that. That was a nice swoop in and put away.
We see both teams playing well on the center and dropping the ball into the center, and most of the plays are coming from the center, and they're being able to make the plays, but when we see them shooting from outside, they're not being as successful from the outside zone.
Well, we've got ourselves a game here, 3-3 at the end of this first period. Great stuff here. Thanks for joining us on Game On Live Studio. Sean Stringham and
Claudio
here with us on Poolside, deck side here at MCIDS in St. Louis, Missouri. Hang tight for our third place game, and coming up into our first place game. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're coming in here to our second period, all tied up at threes. What if you were coaching these teams? What adjustments would you make?
Both of the centers are they're impacting a lot for both teams. So I would probably be dropping off on defense, have one of the defenders dropping off and helping double team the setter, and that should be it because the outside shooters they're not being able to take great shots from outside.
Kirkwood controls the sprint as we get into this second period. Ball back at Lawrence Montgomery, goes up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson looking, takes the ordinary foul. Whitson has the opportunity for a direct shot. He's going to think against it here. Again, there's no reason to shoot from the outside when you're getting all your goals from the center. Ball comes in, goes down line, finds number 17. Now big shot block comes out. That's going to be picked up by number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Ball cleared over, inside, off that, and again, off that two-post. Number 9, Matt Wedlock. You've dropped 2, maybe drop a third.
Exactly. What a great hook.
Like what a hook shot,
yes.
Right? My goodness.
Beautiful shot, top corner.
Until
Excellent
they, yeah, I mean,
man.
if you're the Ville, you got to just crash on that hard and let them beat you from the outside until they stop beating you on the inside here. Number 1, Bobby Cook, goes forward up to Trent Batten. Batten finds number 9, Alex Nielsen. Nielsen being put under pressure by Jacob Whitson. On the outlet to Nathan Baker. Baker comes inside, finds Trent Batten. Batten has that ball stolen away by number 17, Zachary Kunzelman.
Great defense play by Zachary.
Good read there on the outlet. Ball goes up to Jacob Whitson. Inside, and there's a nice steal from number 8, Jacob Pantazzo. Has the outlet, sends it a little bit, skips forward. Trent Batten chases it down. Coming into the screen there, Trent Batten goes one on goalie with a defender in between. Looking, waving, shooting, skips off that two-post, gets his rebound and puts that away.
And we see Oakville again in transition, making plays and being able to score. Great play by Zachary Kunzelman.
Yeah, just gets a perfect rebound right back to the hand. I didn't like that one. I can adjust. I know that. It's like getting that second putt. You know what I mean? Like that first one you missed, but now you've got the read. Here comes number 17, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman looking, goes down line. Kunzelman finds number 7, Tane Naud. Naud on the cross to Kunzelman inside. Big turn to Jacob Whitson. Ordinary foul. Whitson comes over. Naud on the cross. Looking to number 10, Jackson Hardick. That ball the shot clock will expire there as Bobby Cook takes the possession of the counter ball. Cook moving forward, looking for an outlet. Sends it up to number 13, Nathan Baker. Baker finds number 9, Alex Nielsen, comes through to number 8, Pantazzo. Pantazzo shooting, that one just came off the hand a little awkwardly. And everyone goes off into counter. Ball into the hands of number 1, Lawrence Montgomery. Montgomery comes in, finds big turn right in front of the goal, and another one. Matt Wedlock having his way with that center position. 5-4 the score as they're coming forward in that bottom right-hand corner, and another great shot by Wedlock.
Kirkwood was able to find the transition on his side now of the pool, quickly finding Matt in the setter, and Matt is just having an outstanding game. He's been able to turn every single time that he has the ball.
Yeah, every time with authority, like guys hanging them all over him. So, hey, we've got a nice group of people joining along here on the chat. We'd love to know where you're watching from. Give us who you're watching. Give a shout out. Drop something in the chat, and we'll give your athlete a shout out. The comments stay with it, so when they go back and watch it, and I guarantee they will, they'll be able to see their name there. So we'd love to know who's watching. We had people from Canada, Georgia, all over the place yesterday. So ball comes, big turn by Trent Batten. Big Batten. Coach wanted And there's going to be an exclusion before the buzzer by Tane Nowd. Nowd will go out, and that will set DeVille up on to 6-on-5. On the cross over to number 10, Michael Scott. Scott goes down line to Trent Batten. Batten back up to Scott, overpass there. He's going to have to chase that one down. Brings that back down line up to number 8, Jacob Pantazzo. Pantazzo goes down line. Trent Batten looking, getting on the legs into that pocket, and that ball is going to ricochet off, and Jacob Whitson going to come up with that rebound. So fending off that 6-on-5. Here comes Kirkwood with a 1-goal advantage and 3:20 remaining in this second period. On the outlet, up to Whitson. Whitson goes wide over to number 17, Zachary Kunselman. Ordinary foul there. Finds number 8, Vas Janovic. Shot blocked out by Bobby Cook. Michael Scott comes up with the loose rebound. Nice outlet up to Trent Batten. Batten coming in. Off Joe Kister on the defense. Goes one-on-one and beats him and the goalie. Great work there. You can see he's just swimming ball in hand as he comes in here. Puts that one cross cage and brings us even here at 5. That's a power play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very strong player. Every time that he's able to get in position and receive that ball, he's being able to make his play, and he's been scoring every time.
Ball comes forward here for Kirkwood, 5-5. Ordinary foul, direct shot available, not taken. Take it into number 9, Matt Wedlock. Why not? He's scored every time he's touched the ball. On that outlet goes to Jacob Whitson. Whitson looking, goes wide to number 7, Tane Nowd. Nowd stepping in, looking off the, oh, wow, Sidewinder sleeps tonight. Put that one in. Put him on the mound. What a shot.
What a shot by now. This is, it was an impressive shot.
That
the way
is
that
crazy.
He comes out of the water. And
Play that replay again. I want to watch that again. We have some time here. Just hit that transition button. So second look at that replay as he comes in. He comes up and then scoops that up off the water like he skipped it off there. That was impressive. I actually don't think I've ever seen a shot like that. That's going on the highlight reel for sure. Number 19, Ben Pantanzo comes through. That ball off and will be
2 meters.
2 meters. He's got his hand going the wrong way though. There we go. Ball put into play by Nathan Baker. Comes in, finds number 9, Alex Nielsen. Nielsen stepping forward. That'll be another 2 meter here. The ball's going to stay on that far side of our screen here. Has to bring that ball back to the 2 meter mark. Comes forward to Trent Batten. Batten over to number 9, Alex Nielsen. Shot, and Nielsen answers. 6-6 with the power shot from outside. You'll watch him step up, get on the legs. You can see he wants that ball. Comes in, looking, balances, and fires.
You see now going back to help the defense play on Pantuzo and then give a lot of space to the shooter outside. And for the first time, Oakville was able to capitalize on the outside chip.
Matt Wedlock getting a shout out from California from the one and only Jake Wedding. Jake, how you doing, my man? On the outlet, back to number 1, Bobby Cook. Cook looking for an outlet. Jake in the chat, an OG Game On Live Studio athlete. Great to have you watching. Alex Ratkovich comes through on in, and that ball knocked down, picked up by number 13, Nathan Baker, cleared by number 7, Tane Now. Now looking for an outlet, sends it up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson taking the pressure there. Surveying, goes down line to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson being pressed out. That's a 5 meter penalty. assigned to number 2, Trent Batten. Stepping forward, they're going to put it in the hot hand of Mr. Matt Wedlock. In and goal. Nice work by Wedlock, and takes us to 7-6. Take another look on the replay here. He's been hitting from all over. He's matching that Missouri water polo logo perfectly right there. Notice that. Ball comes in and goal. He was the model on that one. 7-6. An exciting game here. Trading blows for blows. Kind of like a heavyweight fight. Like, is it going to play out this way the entire time, back and forth, or are you expecting one team to, you don't want to call that out, but like these guys are going back and forth on this incredible game. Ball comes over to number 10, Michael Scott. Scott to Ratkovich, missing over the top of the cage. An opportunity here for Kirkwood to go up by 2. Ball goes to the outlet, Zachary Kunzelman. Kunzelman down line, finds number 7, Tane Nowd. Tane comes in and answers, and Kirkwood does just that. They go up by 2, and that's very important, right? If you've got one team, one athlete that's scoring, you want to get others involved so that it forces them to guard them and respect them on the defensive side.
And Hakovic on the weak side had a bad shot from the weak side, and that generated a quick transition play for Kirkwood, where they were able to capitalize very quick on a counterattack.
Charlie Lunn in the chat wants Kirkwood to shoot the ball. They're doing it. Wants Whitson to shoot the ball. We'll relay the message for you. On the outlet, on the stepping, Bob Cook comes up with 3, 2, 1, and he's going to shoot. That took an awkward bounce off the water and well controlled there by Lawrence Montgomery. There's a good look at the crowd. We've got ourselves a game here. Thanks for joining us here live from MICDS. We're going to switch sides, take a quick break. What do you think? What's the keys for the second half here for both sides?
I think if Oakville doesn't find out a way to protect their defense sides and avoid counterattack, this game is going to go away to Kirkwood.
Sounds good. We'll be back right after this. Phillips, who puts one away.
Are you looking to level up your recruitment experience? Look no further than Game On Live Studio. Capture the most epic moments from your season with our professional highlight reel service. Our talented team of editors will transform your gameplay footage into action-packed, adrenaline-pumping reels that showcase your skills like never before.
Shot blocked down by Paige Elder.
Share your reels with friends, teammates, coaches, and colleges. Experience the thrill of reliving your best moments and inspire others to join the excitement. Game On Live Studio, where epic athletic moments come to life and help you succeed.
back here waiting to drop that ball here for the second half. Kirkwood in the Dark Caps up by 2 goals. Here 6-8. And Addie Wedding in the chat giving 6-8. Proud partners with Game On Live Studio. I know that Addie and Jake, Missouri natives here, and 6'8 athletes as well as Game On Live Studio athletes. Ball comes over, finds number 7, Ben Governo. Governo misses off that 2-post, gathered up by Lawrence Montgomery. Ball coming forward to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson with a big turn. Whitson takes the ordinary foul. Comes inside big from Matt Wedlock. Wedlock has had his way. Takes 2 to defend him, and he will have the ball knocked out of his hand there on the ordinary. On the outlet, comes forward, finds number 17, Zachary Kunzelman, and that was a shot clock violation. Coming the other direction. Comes down, finds number 19, Ben Pantazzo. Pantazzo into Trent Batten. Batten will earn an exclusion and send number 8, Ivas Jovanovic, to the box, and a timeout call. "30-second timeout as they come forward, wanting to take the opportunity to get that entire. They'll have 18.5 seconds of exclusion here, so getting everybody in, and they want to get back to within 1 here on this possession. So smart play there. Alex Nielsen comes around. Nielsen back to Nielsen. Nielsen playing pass here with number 2, Trent Batten. Batten on the cross over to number 7, Ben Guevara, and that's going to stay here with the Bill looking on the outlet. Shot and goal with that lefty, number 7, Ben Guevara brings it back to within 1.
He knows he's the shooter. Every time the ball is coming to the right side, he's coming up out of the water and taking that shot. He's taking his opportunity. He's the lefty of the team, and that's his role. He needs to take that role.
On that 6-on-5, that's why every coach loves when a left-handed player walks in on deck.
Exactly. It's a blessing to have a good lefty on your team.
Looking for the outlet, Lawrence Montgomery sends it forward up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Finds number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson goes down line inside to number 8, Vastranovic. That will be picked up by Ratkovic. Ratkovic goes into center, back to Bobby Cook. Bobby Cook looking for an outlet. Finds number 2, Trent Batten. Batten goes over to number 16, Joe Kister. Back to Scott. Scott down line. DeVille looking to equalize here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna have to make something happen. Crowd finally starting to get into it a little bit. Counting down that shotgun, starting to feel the hype level a little bit hotter here in the MICDS natatorium. On the outlet, Lawrence Montgomery comes forward to Jackson Hardage. Hardage finds number 3, Whitson. Whitson on the cross. Inside to number 9, Matt Wedlock. Shot knocked down. Picked up by Bobby Cook. Bobby Cook smartly bringing that ball forward up to Kister. Kister, nice field block there by Vastranovic. Off the shot from Kister. That goes out of bounds and turns back over to Kirkwood. So Kirkwood still up by 1 here. What are you looking for on this possession?
What I see is Guevara just left the team, our lefty from the right side, and the Oakville gets a little bit imbalanced when that happened. Their play on the right side is not as strong as Kirkwood come back on a counterattack and score a great goal.
Big counterattack goal there by number 3, Jacob Whitson, just handling his business and just burning that ball into the back of the cage. So now back to two-goal lead here for Kirkwood with 3:53 remaining in this third period.
And it is a very intense game, so you do need to give some rest to your starting players. You see Oakville bringing them all back right now as the game is going a little bit away from them.
Number 9, Alex Nielsen coming forward. Looking to establish center, is going to go on the cross up and over to Trent Batten. Batten with the shot. Ooh, that had a chance. Nice work there by Lawrence Montgomery to control that with the fingertips. Montgomery looking for the outlet. Has a fast swimmer there. Number 10, Jackson Hardage. 19 goals on the season for Hardage. That ball in and opening it up here is Andrew Kunzelman.
And Oakville losing patience on their offense and letting Kirkwood generate a counterattack. And they're really capitalizing on their counterattack. They're being able to put this game away. Now we have a 3-goal lead for Kirkwood.
3-goal advantage with 3 minutes remaining in the third. This as a coach on the opposing side here, you want to make sure that you just go down and get a goal. You don't want it to get out of hand. Great look there at our excited crowd here in St. Louis. That's going to be a 2-meter restart opportunity here for Nathan Baker. Baker over to number 9, Alex Nielsen. Ordinary foul goes to Trent Batten. Batten looks to gather, sends it over to Ben Pantanzo. Pantanzo in, off the crossbar. That's going to touch the end line. Off, last being touched by Montgomery, and a 2-meter start for number 19, Ben Pantanzo. Ben sends the ball up to Trent Batten. Batten on the cross. Finds number 7, Ben Gobera. Gobera goes down line. Up to number 9, Alex Nielsen. Overpass and into the hands of Jacob Whitson. He's going to want that one back. Kirkwood goes back to Tane Nowd. Nowd goes back to Lawrence Montgomery. Montgomery looking forward. Sends it forward up to number 10, Jackson Hardage. Hardage comes in and will be picked up by number 8, Jacob Pantanzo. Comes in, has all sorts of defense, just drop that ball and you're going to get something. That's going to be an exclusion. 6-on-5 look here for the Bill. Finds number 8, Jacob Pantanzo. Pantanzo looking for the cross. Up to number 2. Full, still plenty of time, 2 minutes here in this third period. Back up to Trent Batten. Batten takes the pressure, comes back, finds number 8, Jacob Pantanzo. Sides come even here, looking down the pipe and blocked down by number 10, Jackson Hardage. Ball loose here. The youth soccer game breaks out as number 7, Tane Nowd, comes in. There will be an exclusion in transition. Finds number 13, Nathan Baker, and a 5-meter penalty. My goodness. So what goes to a 6-on-5 advantage on one side gives 2 major fouls away in transition and then with the penalty.
Oakville now being able to capitalize on their 6-on-5, giving big opportunity to Kirkwood now to score and lead and find a lead of 4 goals.
2-goal swing. Number 3, Jacob Whitson. Huge difference between 2 goals down on this side and now 4. Good look at this 5-meter penalty execution, that conversion. And that takes us 11-7 here, and a timeout smartly called in an effort to regain composure for the team here. 4 goals is a big ask here, I'm feeling.
It is, but the Oakville team is still on the game.
Yep.
They're still going to have many opportunities to come back to this game and make this game get closer. They're a couple plays away to be back in this game.
Thanks for joining us here. It's been great to be here in Missouri. What are some of the goals of Missouri water polo in terms of trying to grow the sport?
So we have now 3 or 4 clubs that have water polo throughout the year. We have a lot of kids playing water polo throughout the year. they travel to California, they travel to Texas, they're traveling all around the United States. They're learning a lot the game. And you see the level of water polo here in Missouri. It's a very competitive level. We have great players. The sport is growing. We have a lot of high schools with water polo. I live in Florida for many years, and water polo in Missouri, it's actually way better than Florida.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're definitely going in the right path. Everybody's very professional. Everybody really want to teach the kids, and everybody's taking a lot.
And it seems like, I mean, there's been what I read here. There's been the first title was competed in 1966. That's a history right there. I mean, that's really exciting to be able to see that for the state of Missouri.
Yeah, water polo in high school has been in high school for many years.
Very cool.
And now we're growing the girls side too. So we're growing, and we take the sport serious, and we want to keep growing. And it's amazing to see those kids playing on that level.
Sides come even, and the ball is thrown away there. Michael Scott's going to want that one back. Lawrence Montgomery looking for the outlet here for Kirkwood. Kirkwood sends that forward up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson being guarded there by Kister. Goes wide over to number 10, Jackson Hardage. Inside, over the top of the cage. And the ball comes in to Bobby Cook. Cook looking on transition. Goes to the outlet, number 19, Ben Pantazzo. Scott finds Ratkovich. Stepping in, looking for the shot. Blocked down, controlled. Nice shot taken there by Jacob Whitson, a defensive shot in terms of controlling that ball and back into the hands of Lawrence Montgomery.
And you see Kirkwood double playing on the setter, protecting the play in the middle and making sure that the shot comes out from outside. Great save by the goalie.
Well done,
Lawrence Montgomery.
That ball goes down line into center. Jacob Whitson comes in, double teamed, triple teamed, and that's exactly what they need to do. He came out hot with 5 or 6 goals early. Now comes on the outlet to number 19, Ben Pantanzo. And at the end of the third period, a nice save there by Lawrence Montgomery. That'll take us 11-7. We're going to take a quick break, get reset, refreshed, and ready to go into this fourth quarter. You can see the place is packed here in St. Louis. Great stuff. We'll be back right after this. All right, here we go. 1 quarter to go in this third place. The building is filling up. supporting this third place game and anticipation for our first place game. What are the keys?
If you're Kirkwood now, you want to use your 30 seconds on offense. You want to spend all the time you can on offense and make good play. If you're Oakville, you have to play a little bit faster. You have to make plays, and you have to start scoring in order to get back to this game.
Ball comes back into the hands of number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson goes inside, finds number 8, Vasjanovic. Comes in, kicks back out to number 10, Jackson Hardage. And just waiting for the call. That's going to be an exclusion on number 13. Number 13, Nathan Baker. Ball comes around as Matt Wedlock over to Jacob Whitson. Vasjanovic comes in looking for the cross in, and that's a 5-meter penalty. Going to be assigned to number 9, Alex Nielsen. Whitson. Lining up for the conversion. Number 3, Jacob Whitson will hit near side. And that's 5 goals here for Kirkwood. 5-goal lead here for Kirkwood, with most of this fourth period waiting to go. Yesterday in the girls' game, it was the Ville that walked away with a victory. Kirkwood knocking on the door to trade here. Bobby Cook goes up to number 13, Nathan Baker. Baker on the cross to number 7, Ben Gobero. Inside, monster backhand by Pantanzo, blocked by Lawrence Montgomery.
What I say by Montgomery, he's like, his hands are up the whole time, and he's able to do a
Just
great
very
job.
wide. Number 9, Alex Nielsen puts it in. Looks to the crowd. Gets his feedback there for Kirkwood, 13-7. So a nice run here for Kirkwood in this third and fourth quarter. On the outlet, up to Jacob Pontazzo. Pontazzo to number 9, Alex Nielsen. They're going to have to start using quick shots to get back up into this one if they're hoping to do that. Number 9, Alex Nielsen on the cross. That ball batted down, and it's going to be Kirkwood ball into the hands of Wedlock. Wedlock finds Lawrence Montgomery, sends it deep up to number 7, Tane Naud. Naud on the cross to number 10, Jackson Hardage. Hardage backing around to Coyle Mosley. That will be cleared back out to Hardage. Now just playing catch, Matt Wedlock is going to send that down line to number 7, Tane Naud. Into center, big turn, and a goal by number 4.
And we see Kirkwood now putting the game away. They're being able to spread themselves on the water, getting a lot of water for them to make wide passes and put the ball in, and just a quick shot through the goal.
And that goal by number 3, Jacob Whitson, brings it 14-7 as Kirkwood has doubled them up here in this fourth period of play. Give a quick shout out to Coach Casey over there. You had mentioned that in the
Coach Casey is it's a legend on the Missouri water polo. He's been coaching for over 30 years. He coached the MCIDS program for many years, and now he's helping water polo around the state. Last year he helped coach Kirkwood. This year he's helping coach Oakville, and he's going everywhere and spreading his knowledge of the game to our high school kids.
That's great. There's a good look at Coach Casey. He's got the goggles on. He's ready to go. He's going to go take a swim.
Oh, yeah.
thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio. It's an honor to be back here in Missouri. Ball comes out to number 10, Michael Scott. Scott back to Pantazzo. It's like a rush play happening over onto this 4-5 side. Ball comes back to Scott. Stepping in, number 8, Jacob Pantazzo, missing wide to the right. Lawrence Montgomery looking for the outlet. Sends it up, and that will be a nice takeaway for Pantazzo. Pantazzo putting on some jets here. Takes 2 defenders to slow him down. Looking over to the cross, finds number 18, Ratkovic. Ratkovic being pressed out into the hands of Michael Scott. Scott looking on the cross, finds number 16. Joe Kister gathers, stepping in, comes back into Ben Pantazzo, in shot over the top of the cage.
We see Oakville now forcing the shots from outside, shooting from the weak side, and that's not a good recipe to turn this game back around.
That is not the recipe to win a game, no. When you're shooting from the 4, that means that the defense is making you shoot from the 4. Ball comes over to Matt Wedlock. Shot controlled by Bobby Cook. Ball going to be called. Timeout's going to be called here with 3:40. Doubled up 14-7 here. Looking to get an opportunity to get a couple more shots here as Coach Brett Walters wants an opportunity to talk. We'll be back right after this. Great comment here by Charlie Loon. Coach Casey's the GOAT, except he makes you drop down and give him 20 every time you shoot over the goal in practice. I think that's good coaching right there.
That's the way to do it.
On the outlet. Comes in, builds, kicks back out to Batten. Shot knocked down by Montgomery. Another fact here by Charlie in the chat is that Kirkwood's goalie is 6'7". That's a big boy playing goal. Number 8, Vastranovic goes back. Montgomery in no rush to move that ball forward. Brings it up to Tane Naud. Naud goes wide over to number 8, Vastranovic.
And you see Kirkwood using all the 30 seconds on their offense and just coming back, making sure that Oakville doesn't come back on transition.
Yep. Smart play there. Want to protect on that lead. That's going to be an exclusion, so another opportunity to number 8, Vastranovic. It really came down. The tide stemmed when they had that 6-on-5, gave it away, and went back that other nice block there by Lawrence Montgomery. Another shot blocked by Montgomery. 2 bullets shot by Jacob Pantazzo. Loose in front of the cage, breaking down, and a timeout called to protect that ball. Smart play.
Montgomery with huge saves in the end of this last quarter and make sure that the results stay the same.
Yep. protecting that cage. They're just going to call 32nd as that ball was a little bit loose and random in front of the cage, looking for structure. Doing a quick sub here. Lawrence Montgomery sends the ball forward up to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson takes the ordinary foul. Goes down line, finds number 9, Matt Wedlock, and that ball will go into the hands of Bobby Cook. Cook looking for an outlet. Sends it up to number 2, Trent Batten. With 2 minutes remaining here in this third place game, we see our teams warming up for the next game over there, and that's going to be a 5-meter opportunity.
Great look by Bobby Cook.
Yep. Ball comes to Pantazzo. Ben gets the grip on that Cap 7 ball, looking to rip that net. That's a nice look there into the eyes of the athlete. Puts it in. Great shot there by number 19, Ben Pantazzo. Nice job. .154 remaining. Ball goes back to Montgomery. Lawrence Montgomery sends it forward to number 3, Jacob Whitson. Whitson loses that ball, and it's going to end up back in the hands of number 2, Trent Batten. Batten coming through. Takes the ordinary full. Batten comes up on the direct. Can't get it past Montgomery in the 6'7" frame. Ball comes back, finds number 7. Cleared to number 9, Alex Nielsen. Nielsen goes down line to Nathan Baker. Baker inside to number 19, Ben Pantazzo. And there it is, up and over. So 2 goals. It's a big ask here to get from 9 to 14, but 2 back-to-back possessions is definitely the way you want to end your season with goals here. If they can keep the pressure on, Kirkwood will be smart to just control the possession here, control the time as we're nearing up to 1 minute remaining in our competition.
And Pantazzo seems to always find a way to score a goal.
Yeah.
Great lob shot.
You love that. Oh, there's a good look. On the assist from number 3, Jacob Whitson, to number 7, Tane Nowd. Great look there. Just floats it up there on that stroke and redirects it in. Beautiful stuff. 15-9 with 1:01 remaining. Bobby Cook stepping forward. Sends it wide up. It's going to end up into the hands of Jackson Hardage. Cleared back to Hardage. Under pressure here on the errant pass and finds the way into Matt Wedlock's hand. Wedlock looking down line, sends it forward up to number 11, Coyle Mosley. Mosley content, being coached just to hold that ball as he should. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he'll dump that with 29.48 seconds. Don't go anywhere after the game. We're going to do some quick team interviews as we get ready for our game coming up. Championship game looking to start at 6:30, so we'll do interviews with both DeVille and Kirkwood. That ball comes up to number 8, Jacob Pantazzo. Pantazzo over to Alex Nielsen. Inside and bar down. Number 2, Trent Batten forces one in. They're doing push-ups in the stands is what you hear on that counting. Comes in, that's a beautiful shot and goal. Stares him down, has some personal pride to make that happen. 15-10 here, 6 seconds to go. Coach Clappin ready Give the pool up here. Congratulations to Kirkwood. Time expires. DeVille will finish 4th. Kirkwood 3rd. Just the opposite of the girls yesterday, so both coaches get a trophy of both flavors. Next game coming up will be at 6:30 as we transition here. Don't go anywhere. We will get our interviews up and get ready for the presser. Any final words here on this game?
Oh, it's beautiful to watch two great water polo teams and very competitive. Great work by both teams, both coaches. Great water polo overall. Very organized. Fun to watch. Fun game to watch.
Very good game. Great water polo here in Missouri. We'll get them lined up here. We're gonna take a quick break, go get our interviews, and we'll be back for that in just a couple minutes. All right, here we are. Congratulations here are in order. Congratulations on making it into that third, fourth game. Probably not the outcome you're looking for, but you guys played great. Go ahead and give me your first and last name and your grade. What grade you are? Go ahead.
My name's Trent Batten. I'm a senior.
Fantastic.
I'm Ben Pintazzo. I'm also a senior.
I'm Bobby Cook. I'm a junior.
And I'm Jake Pintazzo. I'm a senior.
So 3 seniors and a junior. Like, you made it into the game, like your last high school game. Hopefully good things coming in terms of your water polo careers from there. What are some of your next steps? What are the things you're looking forward to coming out for water polo in the upcoming seasons?
Coming out of water polo?
Yeah. Are you gonna keep playing, or are you gonna?
Well, I'm going to Mizzou. I'm going to Mizzou, and Mizzou has a club, so I'm probably gonna play for the club, continue to play water polo, and just have fun with it.
Okay.
I'm also going to Mizzou, so me and him will still be teammates in college, so that's exciting.
You got one more year. You gonna miss these guys?
I'm going to miss him a lot, but I'm going to continue to work hard in the off season, go to Junior Olympics, and hopefully have a good senior season.
Great. How about you? What?
I'm not going to Mizzou, so I won't be able to play water polo in college, but I plan on playing over the summer for a club team. So.
Nice. So club season comes in. You mentioned Junior Olympics. You guys going to California or going to Texas this year?
We're going to Texas.
Yeah,
You're going to Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my crew that we usually are going to Texas as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Any thoughts about your season so far? Like, you made it to this third place game. It's a pretty good season. What do you think?
Well, it was a great season. We made it to the Final Four. That was our goal, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Like, you have some sadness in your eyes, but guys, you accomplished some great goals here. How about your season?
I just like seeing how our team evolved. We had this goal going into it, and we accomplished it, so that's exciting. And I'm just happy to be here. It's been an amazing experience. First time in 14 years for our school, so it's
Congratulations.
happy
Very
to be
good.
here.
Very cool.
Yeah, wonderful season, great opportunity for all of us. Thank you for all the adults and what they did for our trips like California and Chicago, and thank you seniors.
Yeah.
I think it was a great season. We grew a lot as a team. I'm really happy we made it here. Obviously not the outcome we wanted, but we haven't been to Final Four in a long time, so
Great
I'm happy
progress.
we got it.
That's fantastic. All right, well, our last thing here, we're going to let you go be with your friends and family. Just give a shout out. Who do you want to thank? We're going to start with the junior and then let the seniors go last, all right? Who's your shout out to?
Shout out for my dad. I know you're a little man, so I hope to be the role model in your life, you know what I mean?
Fantastic.
I guess shout out to Coach Walters. Your encouragement all year has been really gotten us here, so I'm really thankful for that, and I look forward to seeing what you do with the team in the future.
Great work.
I just want to thank all my coaches. Had a lot of amazing coaches in my life, and I want to thank my family. All of them coming to swim meets and water polo games for my entire life. I couldn't do it without them, so I'm appreciative of them.
Shout out to my grandpa. He's
There
a
you
G.
go.
He's the one that really got me into water polo. I want to thank my coaches for getting me here, and all my teammates for, playing together.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Guys, congratulations. Way to represent the sport and represent yourself. Really appreciate it. Great game. Sorry about the outcome, but be proud about what you've represented.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate it.
Bobby G.
We don't have to.
Pass on the All right, here we are. When you guys talk, make sure you step into the microphone, okay? There we go. Congratulations, third place here, winning. Great way to end your season. Let's start with names and what year you are.
My name is Voss Juranovic,
Okay, and
and I play center guard.
what year are you?
Oh, I'm a senior.
Okay, great.
My name is Matt Wedlock. I'm a fourth-year senior, and I play center.
Jacob Whitson, sophomore, and I'm a utility.
Tay Nodia, I'm a sophomore and I play flat.
Fantastic. Guys, congratulations. What was the key to your victory there, other than unadulterated scoring in that first period? What do you think? What were some of the keys for you?
I think our defense really upped up in the second half. I mean, in the last quarter, we didn't let any goals in within 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It was great defense. I'm proud to say that my teammates know how to drop, and I'm glad that I get to play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say offensively, playing a lot less hero ball and more of a cohesive playing as a team instead of as an individual was really the key to overcoming this team.
Like Matt said, I feel like our team has a lot of chemistry, so out there we were just working as a team and got it done. So
Yeah, I agree with that. I think throughout the season we've had our ups and downs, and the key to today's win was just teamwork.
There was a key moment to me in the game. I think it was 6-8, 6-8 or right in there. Oakville was down on 6-on-5. You had the 6-on-5 stop. You went in transition that other direction, or you guys were up by 3, and they were looking to bring it down back by 2, if you recall. And they came down. You got an exclusion in transition, and then you got the penalty to go up by 4. At that point, what was the mental shot of like, we were up by 4 going into halfway through this third period? Was it in the books then in your mind? What do you think?
I wouldn't say it was in the books then. The game's not over until it's over, obviously. But at that point in time, all I wanted to do was defend and secure that third.
I feel like getting a big stop and then going down and getting a nice goal, that was a big boost for us.
2-goal swing. Yeah.
I really thought we got the momentum there, and it was good from there.
Yeah.
I would say that moment was definitely a big momentum swing, but from then on we really focused upping the defensive intensity and really putting the pressure on, trying to close the game out.
I mean, it was a big win for us, but we never took it for granted. We were yelling at our teammates to stay focused, not take any confidence in that. Yeah.
Great job, you guys. The trophy here is who's taking the trophy home tonight?
This guy.
Our captain.
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations. We're going to end with just a shout out. Who do you want to say thanks to?
My family, who's sent me to club, taking me to tournaments, letting me do all this.
I would say obviously my family, my friends up in the stands, and the coach of Oakville, Don Casey, was really my first coach at water polo, so big thanks to him for getting me where I am today.
Yeah.
I want to give out a shout out to my brothers, Tanner Whitson and Tyler Whitson. They got me to where I am today, and they were my biggest role models growing up.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad. They've sacrificed so much for me just to be where I am. And obviously Don Casey taught me a lot over the course of the winter season, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Well, I'm just happy to be here too, guys. It's great to be in Missouri. Can I come back next year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, of course.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Congratulations. Go give your friends and family hugs and hold on to that trophy, my friend. There you go. All right, Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We're going to come back, get ready for our gold medal, first place game coming back right after this. All right. You're back.
I'm back. Here we go.
Here we go. Get that mic right up on your face there.
All right, we'll
We'll be ready to go. Coming up, we're going to do some team introductions. We're going to turn it over to our in-house mic to be able to do that. SLU in the dark caps. Parkway Central in the white. What are the keys?
Well, SLU does a fantastic, they play unbelievable team defense, and they counter well. Central last year, this is a rematch of last year's championship, and Central took it to them last year, and I know they are fired up. SLU's fired up to try to avenge that loss because they don't lose very often here in Missouri water polo.
Couple of things. SLU has 22 state titles to their name, 22-11 in the finals. So, good opportunity there. We're going to see if we can pick up this mic. Little soft. Parkway Central, the number 2 seed here this season. In cap number 2, Will Jost. Nap number 3, Tyler Bryant. In cap number 4, Xander Baum. In cap number 5, Alan Conway. In cap number 6, Ethan Albin. In cap number 8, Will Bryant. Cap number 10, Daniel Rickman. In cap number 11, Cole Smith. In cap number 12, Zayden Radon. And in cap number 18, Peyton Dimmick. And in cap number 1, goalie Ian Conway, senior, playing at Wagner next year. Head coaches John Panilla and assistant coach Don Schulte. For SLU. In cap number 2, Luke Gill. In cap number 3, Luke Fessler. In cap number 4, Joe Kraft. In cap number 5, Aiden Brower. In cap number 6, Tommy Riley. In cap number 7, Henry Molnar. In cap number 8, Owen Gruner. Cap number 9, Luke Figgy. In cap number 10, Danny McAuliffe. Cap number 11, Derek Nestor. In cap number 12, Elliot Wheeler. In cap number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Cap number 14, Jackson Scharf. In cap number 15, Evan Zimmerman. Cap number 16, Jack Holson. And in cap number 17, Andrew Riley. In the cage for SLU, cap number 1, Josh Neerman. And in the 1A cap, Nick Robert. SLU is coached by head coach John Panilla and assistant coach Don Schulte. SLU's got him outnumbered about 2-1 on the roster size, at least.
Yeah. SLU is just, they're a machine. I think it was like something like 39 Final Fours in a row or something outrageous. Like,
I have that. Let's see. What do we got here?
It's
37 straight Final Fours.
Yep. Yeah, I knew it was up there. And, they just do such a good job with their numbers, and they're deep. And, we just played them in the semifinals, the Bill. They'll just sub another 6 guys in, when we're out there struggling, and and those next 6 guys are super good too. So they're deep, they're talented, they're locked and loaded here. But I'll tell you what, something to watch, and this is why Central, I think, won the championship last year, is they got a goalie.
Right.
In the name of Ian Conway, and he is a force to be reckoned with. I think last year in the championship, he stopped 2 5-meters in the first quarter.
Wow.
And playing in Wagner next year, I mean, when you got a goalie like that, it's been the goalie of the year almost every year since a freshman. He gives you a chance.
He does give you a chance, right?
He really does. He's special. So it is going to be interesting to see the rematch here from last year and see how these teams have adjusted and grown. And so
you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance.
There's
always
a chance. Always a chance.
Yeah, SLU has been the dominant one this whole year. They beat Central, I believe, twice throughout the season, pretty handily. But again, I mean, these guys, they know each other well. They've played each other multiple times. Championship atmospheres, crowd's rocking.
Yeah, crowd is rocking.
We've got standing room
We've
only.
got body paint and bass drums. And multiple flags.
Yeah.
It's great stuff.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get a couple of shots of that as we get ready to get lined up. There we go.
Yep, there's nothing like this atmosphere.
Championship water polo here in Missouri. And SLU's doing everything together. They're interlocking arms.
Oh yeah, very disciplined group.
Ready to line up here on the 2-meter for the sprint start. And we're away.
Championship water polo, here we go.
Number 2, Will Jost wins that ball.
Yeah, he's swimming next year at Purdue University. I mean, I think he had somewhere around a 43.97. That's outrageous. So
free.
I think SLU's not. They're gonna let them have those swim offs.
You just take the sprint.
Yes.
We'll play defense.
Yes.
Daniel Rickman comes through into number 18, Peyton Dimmick, and there's going to be an exclusion, a little bit too heavy on number 10, Danny McCullough. McCullough goes to the box, and Central goes up here on power play off the first possession. Ball comes over to number 3, Tyler Brandt on the cross. Nice pass, comes in off the legs. Over to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway looking to the lefty, big lining up here, missing to Tyler Bryant. Referee showing that they're willing to call that exclusion early. Could play into the game as we continue forward.
I've been so impressed with Peyton Dimmick. He is only a sophomore. I mean, and last year in the state championship, a freshman making monster plays like that. So, I mean, he's going to be a force in 2-meter that they're going to have to pay attention to.
Ball comes over to number 5, Aiden Brower. That's a direct shot to Brower. He's going to leg up, shot, and off that 2-post and out. They're going to say that the goalie touched that, and we'll get a restart on the corner throw here. Slow swim over there by Aiden Brower. Puts the ball in play. Sends it back to the keeper, number 1, Josh Neerman.
And they're going to set up their plays here that they like to do. I mean, you'll watch. They'll kick that ball back to the goalie, and then they're gonna take a good 10 seconds to get the look they want. So here it comes.
Ball drives in off that one spot. Cross drive comes over to number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming, looking for the motion offense, comes in. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Going to run out of time on that one. Ball comes back to Tyler Bryant. Crowd goes back to SLU for failure to put the ball in play, up to number 15, and that ball is going to be controlled by Conway. Evan Zimmerman with the quick shot. On the outlet, up to number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Dimmick takes the pressure. Still scoreless here. Turn coming. Nothing coming of that. Goes down line off the post to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway kicks back out to number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Dimmick with a safe pass. That's going to be swam through by number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Kraft. Joe Kraft looking.
Yeah,
Joe Kraft, go ahead.
Oh, you got the Zimmerman brothers here. Those two you got to watch, man. Those two are just super impressive. You got SLU water polo lineage going on there. Dad played, and they're all in on this sport, and so they're a fun, dynamic duo to watch for SLU.
Two balls go in. You can only play with one here. The ball starts with Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe on the cross up to Joe Kraft. Tommy Riley, that ball knocked down on a defensive effort by Xander Baum.
Yeah, and you can see Central's going to drop, man. I mean, they are going to dare SLU to shoot from the outside, and this is what worked well for them last year. Is they're going to drop and they're going to just feed balls to Ian Conway.
Dimmick over to number 5, Alan Conway. Allen taking the pressure there from Zimmerman. Nice pass there, controlled. Can't quite handle it there. As number 15, Evan Zimmerman looks for the on the cross. Tommy Riley up, shot and goal to open up the scoring for SLU. Another good look at it here on the replay, coming in and just bar down. No goalie's going to get that one. That's not on Conway. Loose ball out in front there, and SLU jumps to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's their game plan there, is they play great defense, which tees them up for their strong counterattack.
Daniel Rickman goes over to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway looking, surveying, back up to, that's Conway, to Will Jost. Jost with the claw, trying to get there, takes the ordinary foul. Direct shot available, comes inside, forces it into the defense, and Neerman comes up with it as the keeper here for SLU. On the outlet, up to number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman with the punch, and that ball will be punched out by Ian Conway.
And again, another great defensive stop, and then they've got numbers coming flying down the pool. So Central's got to make sure they take care of the ball offensively here if they don't want to get beat by this counter.
Shot by number 15, Zimmerman skies over the top of the cage and into the hands of Ian Conway. Conway looking, the Wagner commit, looking for an outlet. Goes up to number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Dimmick takes the ordinary foul. Big pressure there, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay Central ball. Doesn't put the ball in play, so they're being sticklers here. You got to get that clock started, and the ball comes back to Neerman. Neerman looking for an outlet.
2 turnovers on that call, so they don't want those to cost them here.
Ball goes down line from Zimmerman. Finds number 15, Evan Zimmerman. Crossing to Tommy Riley. Riley with the shot. Blocked by Conway. On the outlet, up to Daniel Rickman. Rickman coming through, has some open water, gives it up, goes on the cross, gets off the legs. A little bit nice knockdown there by Nick Zimmerman on the defensive side.
They had Alan Conway streaking down the middle too, which would have been interesting if they could have identified the open man there.
Number 4, Joe Kraft, stepping into space. Kraft goes down line. Kraft over to number 10, Danny McAuliffe. Inside, big turn, kick back out. Zimmerman off the post, rebound into the hands of number 2, Will Jost.
Yeah, great defense there by Central. Again, they are going to make SLU shoot from outside. They're going to see if they're going to test those shots.
Number 10, Daniel Rickman, push off there. So 3rd turnover there to Central. Maybe nerves, still hasn't cost him too much, still 1-0.
Yeah, they're looking for that overpass, which, I'm personally not the biggest fan of in water polo. I'd like to see them just drive in and post up instead of trying to go for that, because you run the risk of the refs calling what they just called, and that push-off call.
Danny McAuliffe stepping in off to the 3-post, number 5, Aiden Brower puts it in. Looks to get the hype from the crowd. Has good entry, nice clean entry into center, puts it away. SLU goes 2-0 here with 1:09 remaining in this first period.
Yeah, SLU crowd's getting into it here. They're excited about this good early start, but pretty defensively played game so far.
Yep.
So this is interesting.
Ball put into play by number 10, Daniel Rickman, as he comes forward with Parkway Central. Central looking to get onto the board here with 1 minute remaining, exactly 1 minute, and another turnover. Something to talk about in the huddle here coming into the second period for sure.
They got numbers. SLU's got numbers.
Evan Zimmerman.
Got 3-on-2.
And a 3-on-2 looking back this other way, wide open on the other side of the pool. Number 8, that is Owen Gruner. Over to Molnar. Molnar on the cross, so coming back into full speed here. 6-6, SLU with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Controlled by Ian Conway. So, again, the turnover doesn't pay off for SLU, and Conway stepping forward, looking for Central to get their first goal with 15 ticks remaining. They're just going to go up and go 7-on-6 here. Got to shoot with 1 second on the clock or risk having an open cage on the other side. 3, 2, 1, shot and goal. How about that? Ian Conway with the 6-shooter, puts it up in that top right corner from 8 meters. Beautiful shot into that side panel.
Oh, Ian's not swimming. He's swimming out of bounds. They're going to let him collect himself and get back in the cage because there's a little bit of time left. Just
yeah, 0.72 seconds remaining.
Oh boy, you better get in the cage.
Woo. Had the opportunity. 2-1, momentum swinging back and forth. Great stuff here in St. Louis as we're into this high school championship game live from MCIDS. What are your thoughts on the first period?
Yeah, great defense by both teams. You know, you can see that the passes are going to matter on this game.
Yeah.
Man, crisp, sharp passes. You know, the SLU could be up 3-1 right now. They you know, they found the 3-on-2, but they just were just a little hair off on the pass. So, yeah, but you got Ian Conway that says, we're not done, we're not going away quietly, we're going to stay right in this game. So that was a heck of a shot there.
And we're not done either. We've got a couple minutes, time to go grab a taco in the fridge. Come on back, watch the end. Thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio. Here we go, back into the second period of our championship game. Ball is controlled by Will Jost. With his 4,300 freestyle time, he's going to get 4 for 4, is my prediction.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Will Jost.
All right, let's see if Central can get some offense going here. You know, that first possession, they drew that early exclusion, so I'm wondering if they can get 2 meter working. Now they're going to get that offensive.
Contra foul goes back the other way to SLU. Into the hands of Josh Neerman. Neerman on the outlet up to Joe Kraft. Kraft stepping forward, surveying on the cross. A 4-on-4-1 look here and a 5-meter called by number 3, Tyler Bryant.
Yeah, just a little reactive there on that on the defense there by Tyler Bryant. Ball came in. Aiden Brower makes a strong move to the cage and just was a little bit reactive there.
Good luck and goal by number 15, Evan Zimmerman. Let's take another look at that. It looked like really tight there on the defensive side. Comes in, tries to interfere, knocks that ball down. That would not go in the new club rules.
No. Yeah, I was like, that's a bold move right there, man. I mean, we'll say he's trying to cut him off.
Yeah, they will do that. Daniel Rickman. Rickman over to Tyler Bryant. Ball under again, 6th or 7th turnover here for Parkway. They're lucky to be within 2.
Yeah, SLU does such a fantastic job of jumping those passes, looking diagonal like we're seeing right now. There it is.
Shot and goal by number 5, Aiden Brower puts it away. Timeout called. Opportunity before it gets out of hand here. 4-1 our score in this second period. Timeout. What's the message in the huddle?
Yeah, if you're SLU, I mean, I think the game plan is stick to the plan. They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, they're forcing turnovers. They're playing smart, very disciplined. You know, if I'm Central again, I'm saying we got to make safe passes. We got to make smart passes. We got to get that ball into the center too, because again, you saw in that very first possession, ball went into center. Good things happened for them. So you know, they got to really kind of just take a breath, slow down, and recollect.
It's a good look there at SLU in that huddle. Coming off a timeout, it's going to be Central ball.
They usually have some tricks up their sleeves after timeouts, so we'll see if they've got a little play here designed to get some movement going, get some guys open. But you can see SLU right away. They're gonna double team at 2 meter. They're dropping.
Conway on the outlet to number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman inside and goal by number 5, Alan Conway from number 10, Daniel Rickman. That's worth watching again. Nice movement here as he comes in, looks for the drive, and you were right. Comes in with some firepower and brings it back to within 2, getting the crowd fired up. See what the response here is from SLU. Number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes down line to number 6, Tommy Riley. Shot off the crossbar, rebound, gets a reset on the shot clock. Tommy Riley coming in. Again, Conway earning his merit.
Yeah, he is going to keep them in this game.
Stepping in off that 2 meter on the cross over to number 10, Danny McAuliffe. Inside, big heavy foul. Or not a contra there. Ball comes in looking to Ian Conway. Another good opportunity on the defensive stop by Central comes to Tyler Bryant. Has a driver coming through. He's going to take that ordinary foul. Thought he had it clean. Tyler Bryant goes, finds number 2, Will Jost. Jost trying to engage, kicks back to number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman back to Jost, trying to go backdoor, does it, gets the defender on his back, and an open shot, gonna reach out and get his own rebound. Xander Baum, beautiful effort there, gets a fresh shot clock.
Yeah, they got a new shot clock, there's no rush. You got to set up here, get another look.
Good hustle play there to go capture that ball. Goes backdoor, gets the SLU athlete on his back, comes in, tapped out by Josh Neerman. Again, rebound, and this one's going to go to SLU. Danny McAuliffe with the effort there. Neerman looking for the outlet, sends it up to number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman Shot controlled. On the outlet, up to number 18, Peyton Dimmick. You feel that's going to be controlled by number 10, Danny McAuliffe.
Yeah.
McAuliffe goes back to Neerman.
Danny's such a great defender. I mean, he read that pass all the way through, and I mean, he's just got great water polo IQ, and you know, he can almost shut down, I think, anybody in the league defensively.
Number 13, Nick Zimmerman with the ball. Approaching forward here, 4-2 with 3:32. Ball comes in, shot blocked by Ian Conway. You're right, having a great goalie just changes the dynamic a little bit,
100%,
right?
100%. So here we go. Yep.
Here we go.
They're kicking it to the goalie. They're going to set their play up, and they're going to get the look that they won. They practiced.
Slew's going to come up here, up drive from Joe Kraft. He's going to release over to number 5, Aiden Brower. Brower stepping in, off the post. And a defensive clamp down by Will Jost and crew. Gets that ball back to Conway. Conway looking around, looking for the outlet. To number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Dimmick coming forward, goes in, finds number 3, Tyler Bryant. Cleared, and goal! Number 2, Will Jost from Bryant. Gets Central and Central's crowd into the game.
They're right back in it. That was a great move. I mean, they are looking cross cage. They're looking diagonal, and they're not afraid to thread that needle. It's awesome.
Beautiful play there. Coming in, big toe. Nice flip there, and comes back. Go ahead.
Great defense by Alan Conway there. I mean, he was just, didn't freak out when that ball went into 2 meter. He just stayed disciplined, calm, and made a great play. Forced that bad shot.
Momentum switching here. You got to take care of that ball. Central puts a couple of great plays together back to back and comes back on the turnover. But with those, that gets them back to within 1. Let's see if Slew can capitalize here on the turnover. Excellent lob defense from Ian Conway.
Yeah, mechanics were perfect on that.
Perfect on that.
That's
reaching with that left offhand, and supporting with that right. Put that one in the textbook for sure. Tyler Bryant looking to go back door. Hands are up just on the leg battle. Nothing happening underneath, I can guarantee. Oh, swiper, no swiping there. Number 5, Adam Brower kicks it forward to number 13, Nick Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming forward. Holds up, has a driver coming through with Luke Gill. Gill coming in and misses wide to the left.
Yeah, that was a close one there. That easily could have been a 5 meter.
Ordinary foul, number 5, Alan Conway. Central looking to equalize here. The defense holds for Slew. Number 8, Owen Gruninger in the right place at the right time on the outlet to Zimmerman.
Yeah, it looks like, again, Central's going to kind of live or die by that cross cage pass. I mean, when it works for them, it works great. Then there's, the last 2 times down the pool, I think we've had turnovers off of that.
Timeout call. There's a good look at our crowd in the crowd here at the MCIDS and Auditorium, a beautiful facility here in St. Louis area. Good stuff. We've got 1:08 remaining here in the second period. We're going to let them get through this timeout, and we'll be right back. coming in off a timeout. SLU will likely set up one of their plays here, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. You can count on that, and it'll be very interesting. I mean, both coaches, I'm sure, were talking at that timeout about, let's see who can regain some momentum here going into halftime. We're going to see a tied game, or it's going to be awesome here. Awesome finish this first half.
Ball comes in to number 6, Tommy Riley. Riley crossing to Evan Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming in, looking for the shot, blocked down by Conway. So that's just a simple, give me the ball, I want to shoot it. Conway looking for an outlet, sends it up to number 5, Alan Conway. They come inside. That is an ordinary foul. Crowd wanted more. Ball put into play, gets another ordinary. Number 5, Allen, comes in, back in. That's inside, letting him play. Gets the turn, and there's the right call. 5-meter assigned to number 13, Nick Zimmerman, with 38 seconds remaining here in this first half.
Yeah,
4-3.
John Pinella's saying ball under. That was a ball under, he's saying so. But, I mean, hey, I tell my players all the time, don't get beat to the cage. You know, all bets are off when you let the other team get between you and the cage.
Goal by number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Clearly the referee on this side was letting him play, letting him see if he could finish naturally, and then rewarded for that final turn into the cage. So
yeah, strong move by Tyler Bryant.
Danny McAuliffe, we're all tied here at 4, so great work there by Central. Coming in to number 10, Danny McAuliffe, over to number 15, Evan Zimmerman, and knocked down by Ian Conway. Coming forward, so this is how that first quarter ended, to get Central on the board. And the crowd is getting hyped. They want it again. Ian Conway has felt it with 3, 2, 1. Comes up and shot up and over the cage. Had the juice to get there. And at the end of the first half, what a great game. 4-4.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see in a championship water polo game. I mean, awesome. Last night with the girls, fantastic game at half, close game. And here we go again, man. Tie game. I love it.
Good stuff here with Game On Live Studio here in Missouri. Thanks for joining us. We're going to reset. You've got the countdown clock there in the top left-hand corner. Let's get reset and be ready to bring him home for this second half. right, as we get into this second half.
No, I'm just here.
As we get into this second half, we got ourselves a championship environment. Want to give a big shout out to Nancy Brisky down in Florida, watching. Had some pretty significant treatment today. Tuning in for some water polo tonight. Thanks for joining us, Nancy. Comes ball over to number 10, Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe to number 13. That ball is going to be controlled by Nick Zimmerman. Here comes Slew, looking and knocked down by Ian Conway. On the outlet, ball goes deep and taken away by number 4, Joe Kraft. Kraft looking for an outlet. Sends it forward to Tommy Riley. Riley takes the ordinary foul, has the direct shot available, looking for the cross, covered there, nicely controlled there by Central. Coming in from behind, that ball knocked down, safely returned to Joe Kraft. Comes in, shot and goal by number 5, Aiden Brower. Brower, nice control here by Slew, had a couple of breakdowns on the passing, goes into center, finds the open hand and finishes.
Yeah, there's not just good old-fashioned water polo, that possession there by Slew. I mean, they just worked it around and moved good passes and worked it into center. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Yep, just got to find the rhythm. Ball comes over to number 4, Xander Baum. Ordinary foul. Given to Alan Conway. That's going to be an exclusion. Disagreeing, Nick Zimmerman goes and a timeout called. 30-second timeout given or called here by Coach.
Yeah, they're saying Nick just was a little bit too close on that after the ordinary, didn't get back far enough there. So, but good timeout there by Central. They were a little bit out of position, so took the 30 to set up. So we'll see what they do. I would watch Tyler Bryant there over there at the wing. I mean, he's a problem. He's a good. I mean, last year he had over 100 goals. This year he's way up there in goals. Great lefty shooter.
Ball comes over, finds number 10, Daniel Rickman. Finds number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Dimmick around to number 5, Alan Conway. Again with that left hand in. Oh my goodness. If you can't shoot, you can pass. What a goal by Will Jost. This will be fun to watch again.
Great vision there by Tyler Bryant.
Lined up on that 2-meter line, just dives in here. It's so important to go in. Put that on the reel. That was beautiful stuff there. 5-5 Central Slew Championship Water Polo here from St. Louis, Missouri. Ball comes over, finds, picked up by Joe Kraft. There's going to be an exclusion. That's going to be on number 5, Alan Conway. So 6-on-5 look here for Slew.
Yeah, they were driving in. Alan had both hands underwater there, so it's a good call.
Power play hasn't been a huge factor for the game so far, but my guess is we'll see more of them here as we get into the second half, and they answer the other way.
Yeah, same play there.
Luke Gill on the assist into number 6, Tommy Riley. Back-to-back, beautiful post play by both sides. Great technique and tactics here. Very well done. Ball comes over to number 10, Daniel Rickman.
Yeah, right back at you. They did the same thing that Central just did to them there. That was impressive.
Will Bryant with the ball. Goes wide up to number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman trying to get around the corner into number 18, missing wide to the right, Peyton Dimmick.
Yeah, just a little bit too high up there in 2-meter. I mean, I think that he's definitely a much more dangerous 2-meter when he's setting deep. So he's got to make sure if he's going to go in there, he's got to get deep.
Kraft comes in to Danny McAuliffe. Danny being guarded there by Will Jost. A nice duel inside, waiting to get rid of it. Dunks that over the top, puts him on a poster, and gets the hype going.
Yeah, a little bit of reactive defense there from Central. You know, I just felt like he was kind of a step behind the whole time on that play.
The Slew crowd getting hyped as that brings a 2-goal lead here back to Slew over Park. Daniel Rickman goes wide to number 3, Tyler Bryant. Bryant being pressed out by Henry Molnar. Molnar up. Oh my goodness, on the tip to number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Let's watch that one again as it comes in. Just throws it up looking for the alley-oop. Comes in, shot, and in. Wow, what a goal, 7-6.
And the vision again on Tyler Bryant. I mean, he's seen the pool really well tonight. And again, most people, when they think about him, they think of a prolific scorer. But, you know, tonight it's the prolific passer.
Yeah.
Love that.
Ball comes in. If you can't be dangerous with the scoring, like you become more dangerous if you make everyone else dangerous. Good goal takeaway there by Alan Conway. He's got a 3-on-1 to take care of. He's just going to want to get that ball. Earns the exclusion, sends Joe Kraft on to the box, and that ball forced by Cole Smith into, and now going back the other way, Aiden Brower. That ball going side to side, missing off the 2-post. Ball gathered up by Peyton Dimmick. Chaos reigning here at MCIDS Pool here in this championship game. My goodness. On the outlet, up to Daniel Rickman. Rickman goes in. There's going to be another exclusion. That's going to send number 10, Danny McAuliffe.
That's number 2 there on Danny, so, you know, he's going to have to be careful here the rest of this game.
Ooh. Look on the redirect from Luke Fessler. Excuse me, on number 3 on the redirect by Tyler Bryant, and that's 2 exclusions here. So some acrobatic and explosive plays. Not a lot of goals, but when they're going in, they're pretty. Ball comes over to Luke Gill.
Crazy pace this last minute or so. I mean, 2 minutes. Yeah, they're slowing down here. I think they're going to try to settle everybody in here and get a good look.
Joe Kraft goes over to number 7, Henry Molnar. Ian, go ahead.
You can see a couple guys breaststroking here after like I said, that crazy pace the last two minutes.
Cole Smith goes into center. That's going to be a ball under. Easy call. Into number 10, Daniel Rickman.
Yeah, and again, there's that. They are fantastic about just timing that ball under play. It's awesome.
McAuliffe and coach recognizes that the boys need a rest. Calls timeout to get them set up. Maybe do a line switch. We'll see here. 7-6 with 2:16 remaining in this third period of play. What are going to be the keys to close it out for either one of these sides?
Well, I mean, like we saw last night in the girls' game, I feel like we said it, and it's cliche, but it's true. Defense wins
championships.
It's
100%.
So
it's not a cliche; it's truth.
It's very true. I mean, look at how it's a fairly low-scoring game. You know, it's just which team is going to be disciplined, and I think again, like the defense will feed their counters, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting next 9+ minutes here, nine and some change of water polo.
And it's a perfect scenario for championship water polo. Like, there's the momentum is swinging back and forth really on almost every possession.
Oh, it's
you
awesome.
know?
Yeah. At no point do either team feel out of this game. And
yeah.
Yeah, this is what you want out of a championship game.
All right. 2:16 remaining here as we come in to the final salvo here of this third period. Ball comes around. to number 10, Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe goes into center. Big turn, ball under. Getting a little taste of their own medicine as Ian Conway looks for an outlet. Conway. Up to number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman takes the ordinary foul and swiped out. Nice recovery there. It's going to stay here with Alan Conway. Sends it up on the cross. A little bit of a rainbow, and that's going to be a ball under as he swept it behind him.
Yeah, it's the right call.
It is. Ball comes on the outlet up to Aiden Brower. Brower over to number 7, Henry Molnar. Molnar looking on the cross, back to Brower. Shot, knocked down, loose in front of the cage. Nice hands by Will Jost. Taking care of his teammate Ian Conway there in the cage. Conway looking for the outlet, sends it up to number 10, Daniel Rickman. 19 seconds on the shot clock, just about a minute remaining here in this third period. Ball comes into number 18, Peyton Dimmick. Big backhand, and there it is, number 3, Tyler Bryant with a monster backhand, fighting for position, gets that hand forward and puts that away.
Yeah, again, incredible awareness on that shot. I mean, he knew where he was in relation to the goal, knew what shot he was going to take. I mean, you could see that, knew what he was going to do with the ball before it came in. Awesome play.
7-7, our score here. SLU, not looking shell-shocked, but you kind of had a sense that they were wanting more there. That ball comes in and controlled by Ian Conway with 40 seconds remaining and an opportunity for Central to go up +1 here as it would go into that fourth period. Talk about a momentum shift as Will Jost comes in, going to come in, lock up under the water. Jost looking safe, sends that out to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway back to Jost, has 2 seconds on the shot clock, goes with the lob and puts it in. Oh my goodness, Will Jost, what touch and timing. Watch this shot again. Comes in up and over the head, and Parkway goes 8-7, and what a momentum shift.
Yeah, this crowd is going crazy here for that. They love it. As time's expiring, you can't ask for a better play than that in this moment.
Number 6, Tommy Riley. That ball comes off, and that we have 0.1 second remaining here, and the shot missing wide to the right, and Parkway Central goes up 8-7 here, and we've got ourselves a special guest here in between quarters.
Yep.
Go ahead and pull that red microphone right up to him. There you go.
Yep. So we have the legendary coach Don Casey here with us. He's going to give us a little analysis of analysis of what's going on in this game and what the keys are to the fourth quarter.
I think both teams are pretty much doing what they need to do. Parkway Central is playing well in the front court. They've had some great opportunities, and they've taken advantage of that. I do think that SLU, I'm a little surprised that they've slowed the game down, but I think both teams are doing what they need to do. It's an interesting game. It's fun to watch. I know our spectators are having a great time watching this game, so it's going to be an interesting fourth quarter.
Definitely.
I think SLU's going to change a little bit, but it's just been a fun game to watch.
It's great water polo, and every time I turn around, someone's saying that you're the legend here in Ohio. Give us a little bit of your history here.
I'm the
Not
legend.
in Ohio, in
I'm
Missouri.
the legend
I'm sorry.
because I've lived long enough to be a legend. I've coached long enough. That's what happens when you coach for 50 years.
50 years, wow. So you started when you were like 4 years old?
No, I started when I was 18. I'm 76. So.
There you go.
But it's been a fun ride. I've coached at this school for 44 years.
Wow.
In fact, I was here when they built the pool. So, but the water polo I think this is a really good game. It's a fun game to watch.
And
it's indicative, I think, of the top level water polo that is played here in St. Louis.
And it's a compliment to the state of Missouri and to St. Louis, because this is the perfect example of what kind of a championship game. Like, tight, crowds going crazy, people are invested, community thinking it's great. Like,
it's a great atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere for water polo. It's a great atmosphere for high school sports in Missouri.
Well, we've got a great crowd on the stream. The legend, Coach Don Casey, thanks for joining us. We're going to bring it back here to the pool and bring it home. My goodness, this has been one of the most, thank you. This has been one of the most exciting games I've been involved with, and I love championship water polo. Here we go.
All right, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter. Central up by 1, I believe their first lead of the game. Ball goes over to number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman finds number 5, Alan Conway, up and into number 2, Will Jost, takes the ordinary foul. Turn coming, goes down line, finds Jost again. Kicks back out into the no man's land, trying to get there. First to the ball.
Slew's got
gonna
numbers.
Be number 13, Nick Zimmerman, looking down. They match back up on the defensive side. Back to keeper Josh Neerman. Neerman on the outlet, up to number 5, Aiden Brower. Brower on the cross, goes over, controlled by number 4, Xander Baum. So here's an opportunity for Parkway Central with a 1-goal lead to see if they can get it to 2. Will Jost coming down. Central might be looking from that at that long pool, and here comes number 15, Evan Zimmerman, with big numbers, 4-on-3, looking for the cross, goes in, oh my, knocked down, defensive effort, in and goal by number 5, Aiden Brower puts it away after an impeccable defensive stop, puts that one in, and Slew brings us back at 8 here with 5:50 remaining in the fourth. That's a rough break after that huge individual defensive. He turns to give it back to the goalie.
Yep.
He's right there.
Yeah, but Slew, like you said, I mean, they were down, it was 4-on-2, I think, at one point. So this, the numbers paid off for him.
Ball under.
Again, there's number 10, man. He's all over it.
Number 10, Danny McCall up again, playing with 2 exclusions. Number 13, Nick Zimmerman coming forward. A rush coming from Slew, getting up into that pocket, looking to shoot, missing wide to the right. Keeper Ian Conway forcing them to respect him and moving it out onto the outside. Timeout called by Central. (8-8) here with 5:18 remaining.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most insane crowds I've seen in a state championship game in a while.
That's good.
So I mean, it's just so cool, and I still think we're growing, man. This sport's growing here in Missouri, and it's fun. A lot of these guys, they play club in the off season, and it's fun to see this high level of water polo happening. And we're going out to California now and starting to play with some of those guys out there, and so just so cool that the sport is growing like this, and
and it's so great. I mean, obviously, I'm from Utah, coming out here to Missouri to see great water polo.
Yes.
I spend my weekends on pool decks in Southern California watching, and these teams could compete.
Yes,
you know what I
agree.
mean? Like they could definitely come in and play and work their way up. It's great to see great high-level water polo outside of California.
Yeah, definitely.
And these athletes are going to go in and play at the next level. That's exciting stuff. I mean, look at that. We got flags and big heads and drums, and these guys are hyped. That's the best part, is when the community cares about it, and the kids are just having a great time. So
yeah, this is definitely going to be one for the memory books here.
Ball comes out to Ian Conway. Ian Conway on the start to number 5, Alan Conway. Alan finds number 10, Daniel Rickman. Sides are even off the timeout. Comes in, shot, Swiped down by Josh Neerman off the shot from number 2, Will Jost.
Yeah, they got the look they wanted there.
They did.
So, see if they can convert here.
Here comes number 10, Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe comes down inside, and there's Conway. He punches that forward to Jost. Jost takes the pressure.
Smart play there by Ian, too. I mean, he right before he thought about sinking that ball, which would be a 5-meter,
Yeah.
he just pushes it out there.
Clears it out, trusts his teammates.
Yep.
Say, help me out. I help you out all the time.
Yes.
Help me out this one time.
For sure. There's that turn again by Tyler.
Tyler Bryant with a deadly left hand, looking to execute, sends it over. Nice touch pass around over to Alan Conway into center by number 18, Peyton Dimmick on the outlet from Josh Neerman on the block. One-on-one opportunity, numbers coming for SLU. Still tied at 8 with 4:14 remaining here in this fourth period. Looking for the outlet. That ball comes in, and that's not going to get through the big hands of number 10, Daniel Rickman. Ball goes back to Conway. Conway looking for an outlet. Conway sends it forward up to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway under pressure from Joe Kraft, finds number 10, Daniel Rickman. Rickman going the wrong way here, looking with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That ball goes back to number 10. Oppressive defense here from SLU. Number 1, Ian Conway, has 3 seconds. Looking to make the right decision and sends it into the dump. On the outlet, up to number 4, Joe Kraft. Kraft comes in, finds number 5, Aiden Brower, missing wide to the left. Again, I feel like Conway just has a presence in the goal.
He does, yeah.
I mean, they just make him miss, you
right.
know?
Earlier, you had Aiden Brower with Ian one-on-one,
Yeah.
and I mean, just the way he gets
Just
up
the way
and
he
big,
moves, it
forced
makes
him
him
to take a shot.
adjust
Yep.
and like takes the angle, can't get it
100%.
in. Without touching the ball, he's making blocks.
Yes.
Alan Conway looking on that one. I had that perfect angle, and he had to just adjust to move it and push the ball out. Alan Conway, again, incredible defense here by Tommy Riley and the SLU crew.
Yep.
Ball comes up to number 4, Xander Baum. Baum will take the ball under at the hands of number 13, Nick Zimmerman. And there's going to be a stoppage of play here and an exclusion.
No, he's saying pull the ball
Pull
out.
the ball
'cause
out.
We had two
Okay,
different
okay.
calls there.
Got it. Thank you for the clarification. Jump ball. All right. I'm
Jump
a fan
ball.
of a good
and
jump
there
ball.
was about 4 seconds left, so let's see if they make that correction on the shot clock.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
It was about where it was when that call was made. Yeah, they're going to adjust the shot clock now.
Ball comes out. That goes out of bounds, and it's going to go fresh. Going to go back to Parkway Central. Ian Conway puts the ball in play. Finds number 3, Tyler Bryant. Bryant goes, and another ball under. Nice takeaway there.
Again, I mean, there he is, Danny. How many
McCall-
ball unders
like,
does that
that's
guy
4
earn?
or 5
It
at
is
least.
unbelievable.
Number 13, Nick Zimmerman with the ball here for SLU. Coach Danson on the side here saying press that ball forward. 2:30 remaining. Number 4, Joe Kraft, goes back to Nick Zimmerman. Looking to engage one-on-one. Ian Conway takes it to the gut.
Okay, 2 minutes left, and it has been defense from both teams.
Both
Great
sides.
defense. So we talked about that defense winning the championship. Now it's just who's going to step up and be the hero.
Peyton Dimmick coming in, looking, earns that exclusion, sends number 15, Evan Zimmerman, to the box. 6-on-5 look here for Central. Central started the game with the 6-on-5 look inside, and with the rebound, number 18, Peyton Dimmick cleans it up, puts Parkway Central up 9-8. gets the knockdown, and the opportunist puts it away.
Yeah, I mean, it was a strong drive there by Peyton to earn that exclusion. So
9-8 Parkway Central, being down by as much as 4-1 at the end, 4-0 at the end of that first period. That momentum changer comes from Ian Conway, and 9-8. See how this championship affair will end. Luke Gill coming in. That's still off the bar, floating dangerously in front of the cage, picked up, and that's going to be awarded back to Ian Conway. Ian Conway, go ahead.
They got numbers here. Look at this. There's a counterattack opportunity.
2-1, Tyler Bryant with the left hand, cruising in on that 4-5 side, takes the ordinary foul, gives Slew an opportunity to cover back into transition, cleared back to Will Jost. Jost to Conway! Ooh. Had the guts there to take the shot. Back to your comment about who's going to be the hero.
Yep.
And a timeout called. Woo! 30-second. Want to preserve those timeouts. As it comes down to it, you're going to want to have a couple to get through that last minute of play to control that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of strategy here in this last minute. I mean, a minute doesn't seem like much time, but there's a lot of time.
A lot of time for one goal. Let's see who's playing chess and who's playing checkers. Ball comes out. Josh Neerman sends it up to number 6, Tommy Riley. Riley looking down line, finds number 10, Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe looking, shuts and puts it in on the donut over Ian Conway and brings it even. 9-9 with 56 seconds. Timeout called by Central.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked there that they, you could see, I mean, we had the perfect angle right there where that shot was.
Yep.
Like, I mean, they left him wide open with a shooting lane, and he took it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
right over the head.
He saw what we were seeing, I think, there.
Yeah.
And just, again, who's going to be the hero? So, got some big names stepping up for both teams.
If this isn't exciting, come to Missouri, get a 9-9 game with 56 seconds remaining. How about that?
Oh, it's awesome. This is a nail biter for sure, man. I know everybody's. If I check the heart rate on the building right now, I'm sure it is out of control.
Lots of viewers out there. Let them know in the chat who you're cheering for. Great work coming in, supporting Missouri water polo here in this state championship game. And we had a great game last night with the women too. You know, we've had incredible games for all 4 games of our championship coverage here over the last 2 days. It's a great shot down the line there. Both teams getting coached up here in this last few minutes. Last minute, I should say.
Yep, both teams, both coaches, they want to control this game. They want to get the looks they want. Both teams are fired up. Here we go, final minute for the state championship. It is going to be hard to see a team lose this game.
And if we're tied at the end of regulation, we go into 2 3-minute overtime periods.
That is correct.
That are played to completion, right?
That is correct.
Ian Conway goes up to number 5, Alan Conway. Motion on that bottom line. Alan under pressure, looking to control the ball, releases to Peyton Dimmick on the ISO. He takes the ordinary, no direct shot available, puts the ball in play. Apparently not putting the ball in play, creating separation with the hand to the water. Can't spin the ball to put it in play. Number 4, Joe Kraft, goes back to number 10, Danny McAuliffe. McAuliffe gets up inside on that post and goal. Number 13, Nick Zimmerman, with 29.5 seconds remaining. Let's see if there's an answer here for Parkway Central. Big turn off that 2-post.
Yeah, I feel like, man, again, when SLU has actually had a lot of success this game, I mean, normally they're kind of known for their defense and their counter and the picks and the drives. But when they've gotten the ball into 2-meter,
they've turned and put it in.
Yeah, that's just great old-fashioned polo right there. I love it.
What a crazy ending here, and we're not done. Central with the ball, off a timeout, looking to come in. The Central crew is hype. They are getting the Colts ready to go here.
Oh yeah, the roof is about to blow off this place here.
We've got ourselves a championship environment.
Yes, yes we do. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, shot clock, game clock right now. Are they going to go 7-on-6 with Ian, or just sell out
That's
here to try
question.
to get that look? Or are they going to try to just go 6-on-6 and see what they can do?
I believe the referees just indicated that they both have one timeout each. I'll have to confirm that. Ice in your veins. Let's see who's got it. Conway puts the ball in play and coming forward.
Looks like they're
going for it. Ball comes over to number 5, Alan Conway. Conway back to brother Ian. Alan and Ian. Cage is wide open over to the lefty. Ball under. Cage is open. 7 seconds remaining. Shoots and puts the dagger in it. SLU goes 11-9 here. All risk and reward there from Parkway Central, and they pay the price. .1 seconds remaining here on the clock. Seeing crazier things. Ball put into play. Conway comes up. Shot knocked down, and that will control it for SLU. They win 11-9 over Parkway Central in one of the best games ever broadcast on Game On Live Studio.
That was awesome.
Fantastic work on both sides. Fighting for it. Pandemonium breaking out here in the natatorium. The athletes.
Yeah, I actually had the privilege to comment on this game last year, that first game, and you could see there at the end. I had a feeling last year when Central was up, and they were kind of pulling away with the game. They're waving at SLU, and I remember saying in that game, I think SLU's going to remember that. I said that they're going to hold on to that, and sure enough, after that dagger, what did they start doing? They started waving back at them like they didn't forget that moment.
Right,
They didn't forget that moment, we talk always as coaches talk about it all year. You could just tell SLU had a great offseason. They didn't lose a lot of guys. They got beat handily last year by Central, but they had a great offseason, and just everybody they brought back was so much better, and they were just so locked in for this game. So congratulations to both teams. It was an honor to call this game.
Great game. Hang tight. We'll get the trophy presentation underway here. We'll see if we can get a post-game presser with both sides. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to keep it live here, let you see some of the final action. But we'll give it over to the athletes for now. Thank you. Good look there of the trophy presentation. The crowd support. Congratulations to SLU. Excellent game by Parkway Central. They come over. check. Check, check. All right, here we go.
I'm so bad.
Yes, you're right.
I don't fucking know.
You're right.
I'm sitting on 2 chairs right now. Evan, scoot over. I have so much. Near me, sit like.
All right, guys, here we go.
Like on the chair.
We're right here. We're live, all right? Okay. Congratulations, great win. What a win.
Thank you.
My goodness gracious. I said there at the end, we've broadcast thousands and thousands of water polo games, and I think that's probably one of the top 2 or 3 games I've ever broadcast on this. So congratulations. It was not a secure win there until the last 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Let's go down, let's give quick introductions. Tell me your name and what year you are.
I'm Danny McCall.
Right into that microphone.
I'm Danny McCall, I'm a junior.
Okay.
I'm Nick Zimmerman, I'm a sophomore. I'm Aiden Brower, I'm a senior.
Okay.
I'm Josh Neerman, I'm a senior.
And I'm Evan Zimmerman, I'm a junior.
Fantastic. So you have some depth here. We've only got 1 senior, I think, as you went through on that too.
2 seniors.
All right, still have some good depth there. What's the mindset as you go into that last 2 minutes, 3 minutes of play? Down by 1, right? You got to get back into it. What are you thinking? What's the message from coach? Right into the mic.
We just needed to play good defense, but someone needed to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a couple of games that were as close as this before, and we just needed to come back with everything we had the last couple minutes this season.
What are your thoughts?
We just had to take it play by play. You know, we might have been down by 1, but you know, we really did a good job of ignoring that scoreboard and just playing every play like it's a new one. And yeah.
At that point, we just needed to stay focused, and I think that's exactly what we did. So I'm proud.
Yeah, I just feel like they're like last 2 minutes of our season, a lot of our last 2 minutes of our careers, like we were not going to lose that game. We could not let ourselves do it.
And you did lose it last year, right? And there's you did lose it last year, not to bring up a sore subject, but you did win it this year, right?
Yes.
And so I noticed a little bit of waving going back and forth to the crowd, and maybe like some hard feelings back and forth from last season. Did that motivate you going into this game?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like it's always been kind of friendly competition. End of last year, they were doing some waving at our bench. End of this year, I had to kind of return it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
The loss last year motivated us so much in the offseason that to end like this it's pretty special.
I think that celebrating at the end, that was just in the moment. We were all so excited. You know, there's nothing but respect for Parkway Central. They're really a great team. And yeah, we lost last year. It's a really close game today. It's just exciting to be in this situation.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it just feels great to win that game after last year losing.
Fantastic work. And what was the message? I noticed the unity as you guys were lined up over there for team introductions and right like that. Like you were like game face the entire time. You were game face. What was the message from coach? Was that coach to ask you to do that, or did that come from you guys?
Well, I just feel like we needed to take it serious this game, and we need to really take this game seriously. And
it is a state championship after all.
It is, but like, we beat them twice earlier in the season by 8, and so this was we couldn't like take this game off. We really
yeah.
Yeah, like Danny was saying, we beat this team a couple times, but we knew they'd come out strong, and we needed to play to our best, and I think we did that. I think we had a feeling it was going to be one of the momentum games, so we just had to do our best to lock in and stay focused in the moment.
I don't know. We were pretty confident going into it, so I'm glad we pulled out. But that was really fun.
Yeah, I just think our team unity this year has been kind of off the charts. Like we started the year with a 2-day retreat in like the middle of nowhere. Like this year was all about team building because we know we have a lot of talent. We just knew we had to play together as a team, and that's what we ended up doing. We made the team all year. That's our main reason of success, I'd say.
When you guys go back and watch the stream again, which I'm sure you probably will, you'll hear us talk about, it's cliche, but it's 100% truth, defense wins championships. Mm-hmm. And you guys proved that again here tonight. Congratulations on a great high school championship win here in Missouri. Let's go down the line and give a shout out. Who are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for Josh Neerman, my goalie.
It's always good to have a goalie.
I'm thankful for Danny. We've had a couple close games, and he's always clutched up in them.
Elliot Wheeler. There you go, Elliot.
I love Elliot too, but special thanks to Coach Ray. He's been my goalie coach all 4 years of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of corny, but little brother, I mean, he scored the tire with like a couple seconds. It was just great. Also, Aiden, I didn't play the greatest game, but Aiden scored like all of my excess goals that would have been mine. Aiden took them. It was great.
So when you scored that tying goal, what was the feeling inside?
It just felt great. It just I'm more of a defensive player, and so
Right.
I don't try and score a lot, but when I had the opportunity, I just wanted
Great work. Congratulations. Any last words, guys, before we break it down? Congratulations.
Roll it back, roll Bills. Let's go. It's back.
Here we go. Good job, guys. Congratulations to SLU on their high school championship here in Missouri. Sean Stringham, Adam Brisky signing off here from St. Louis. Nice job, you guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.